I'm the Zone Master Builder. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build the fastest flyer in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. This only works in version 1.0. Right now, we're going to get into a demonstration, and then we'll also speak about the supplies that we need, how to build it, and then performing the glitches. Thanks so much for watching. Right now, I'm preparing to fly around the map. And once I get back to this spot, we'll discuss the supplies that we need. Now we're going to get into supplies. This is the location where we can obtain a star fragment, and this is how you can easily get a star fragment. We're going to need one star fragment. Next, we're heading to the right leg depot where we get the railing piece. Attach something to this to save it to your favorites, and we'll move on to the next. Here, we're going to perform a glitch on version 1.0 to fuse and tangle this. After we fuse and tangle it to our shield, we have to juggle our shield against a wall. We juggled this melee weapon in order to get our next supply which is the seesaw. We're going to fuse something to this and head over to a shrine. Now we have a glitched weapon we're going to take into the shrine in order to steal the shrine part that we need. We place the item where we want and we use Ultra Hand to move the item, and then we switch over to recall and reload our autosave of entering this shrine. First we're going to place this barrel so that we can raise the seesaw, and now we're going to drop our glitched weapon, use Ultra Hand and switch to recall, and then restart our autosave from when we entered this shrine. And we'll have to get recall ready to catch this shrine part and attach an item to it so that we can save it. Now we're ready to start building. We have the right leg depot railing from our autosave or favorites. We need 5. We're also going to take out our seesaw shrine part and move it off to the side. Take out one fan and the stake, and we're going to attach one of these railings above the logo in the center, not in the middle, on the edge where you can still see the circle. This part is really important to get the spot right. It determines how well the plane is going to fly, so you may need to try again, but you want to get these parts lined up even. Now we're going to attach the rest of the pieces underneath, and this is the flying fan that we're going to detach when we fly the machine. We detach the fan and attach it to the floor so that we can unattach this part and move that railing up a little bit. You want to box these in together very tightly, and we're going to use our star fragment and place it on top to lock in this fan. This is the fan that will unattach when we're flying the machine. Now you can remove it from the stake, and you want to carry it to an incline hill so that you can place the steering stick at a slight angle. Now we're going to use auto build, and we're going to create more of these. We need 4 pieces. So the first one you place on the stake, in front of the stake, and you're going to place the next one at a lower spot. You can clip into the ground, and you keep placing them at a lower angle. Now we're gonna get ready to attach the railing fans to this seesaw. So you just want to place it in the center underneath those first. So the only thing left to do is remove this stake and attach a hover stone. So it may keep falling and it clips through the ground. And here we're going to attach it to a hover stone, and you want to save this to your favorites, and we're done building the machine. Now we're going to perform a glitch to get the first steering stick. We have to go to the Akala Citadel and use a melee weapon. I'm using the Zonite sword, and because there's lightning, I removed everything else. So take out a steering stick, and we're going to fuse and tangle it to the Zonite sword, and afterwards we're going to juggle it, and we're going to fly the steering stick to another location to perform the second glitch. So you move it against the wall. You have so this is the fuse entanglement to fuse the steering stick to my Zonite sword. I use Ultra Hand and switch to fusion, and then watch a memory and slash and watch 2 memories, and I unequip and re-equip. Now I move this over here and I get ready to mount it, But before I do that, I'm going to drop the Zonite sword and then quickly press A. And don't press any buttons until you hit the water. You count to 3 and you press B after you count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Now back on the surface, you pick up the melee weapon and you're going to want to open your map and fast travel to the Domitian Shrine, which is in the Akala Citadel. And that's how we complete this glitch. To have this glitch steering stick, which is remotely steered. So the steering stick is still there, and we need to bring the steering stick to another location, the final location, to perform the next glitch. Right now I'm gonna juggle my melee weapon after I hop on another steering stick to unlock my ability wheel. And you can see the remote steering. That stick, you can't control it, you can only pick it up and attach it. So here I'm just juggling so that the steering stick will remain through save transfers and auto saves and manual saves. So that way you don't have to perform the glitch again, and it'll last as long as possible until you close the game or restart the game, or until you lose the steering stick where you can't find it. So right now I have to fly to another location, and that's going to be the next chapter where we perform glitch 2. Okay, now that we're here, we will get a manual save, and you can unattach the steering stick and turn off the plane. You can use a faster plane to get here as well. And you can take that. This is the steering stick that we're going to use. This is the stable that we need to go to, and these are the two NPCs. This only works on version 1.0, and we need to also manually save the game. We're gonna save the game, perform a glitch, and then reload our save so that we don't lose those two NPCs, and we use Zuggle. And so this only works on version 1.0. Now you take out one steering stick and a cart. You put the cart upside down on the steering stick like this. You stand on top of it and you talk to the NPCs. And then we're going to take out a shield after we're done speaking to them. This is the ultra broken glitch. It only works on version 1.0.
Oh.
Okay, now that they're leaving, we're going to take out a shield and also check to see that you can't pick up those items with Ultra Hand. Otherwise, you would have to restart your save. So we can't pick them up with Ultra Hand. We need to drop an item and attach an item to it in order to pick it up. And if that didn't work, you have to try again. Reload your save and do it over again. So now we're going to fuse it. If you mess it up, you can just restart your save. And so on version 1.0, we fuse and tangle it to the shield. After that, we go against this wall so that we can Zuggle our shield. And then we're going to reload our save. And this is very important so that in version 1.0, we can always repeat this process without losing this ability. Once I reload my save, I have two steering sticks that are Zuggled. And now we're ready to build our device and fly. And as long as you stay close by the steering sticks, you can save the game or use a campfire to create an autosave and reload your autosave or reload your manual save, and the steering sticks will still be there. So if you crash the plane, you don't have to perform the glitches over again. If you can keep track of the steering sticks, then you can save and reload and then build the machine over again. So now we have to attach any item to the glitch stick from the broken glitch, and we're going to pick it up by the item and drop it inside the so you can drop it and pick up the item. Now we get off and we attach it by grabbing onto one of the sides, and you have to attach that steering stick Now we let go of the hover stone and press recall afterwards. Now we have to unattach the first fan in order to fly. And we have to use recall again so that we save recall. Recall works, and it works for quick turns. And if you're going to crash into something, you use recall. And so that's how you build this device. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe and like for more info. Zonai Master Builder.
Okay.